guys, welcome back to the New York studio, and we have another product profile for you, and this time it's on an awesome racing boat. You have Max here in the studio, Alex behind the cameras, and I'm James, and we're gonna tell you about a great boat, man. We had a ton of fun driving this thing. See a lot of the footage we got. We're at a local lake, and there's not too much to say about it. This thing is fantastic, so Max, tell us what we're looking at.
Looking at the FT012 racing boat, and it looks like just a regular boat, right?
Yeah, I mean,
but
that's it.
It's actually very different. It can self-right itself.
Which is the best feature ever.
It has this capability where if you flip over or you toss it in the water or whatever, all you have to do is just flip the throttle and it rolls itself right over and you're back on driving again.
And we did a lot of that.
We did a ton of that. You can, you can toss it in the water. It doesn't care. It's unsinkable, I guess we could say?
I guess you would call it unsinkable because we actually took it to a local lake, and around here in New York we had a lot of rain, and this lake had to be about 6 or 7 feet higher than usual. And there was a lot of muck and all sorts of algae and vines and whatever in this water. So we literally tossed the boat out over it. Occasionally we got it stuck in the muck, but another feature of the model is it has a
reversing ESC.
Reversing ESC, which is what you want for that. Yep. So you pulled into the muck. Max did it a few times. I didn't. But but he hit the throttle in reverse and that thing came right out. And that was the beauty of it because we were at a lake. Again, it's now October, so a lot of the lakes are closed. We have no access to rental boats. We went out to this lake and said, if it flips over and it gets stuck out there, one of us are gonna be jumping in. And thankfully, that did not happen. So Max, talk us through a little bit. I'm gonna open up the top of this and take us through what's inside. Can we run through some of the specs?
You gotta remember it's double sealed, so you get this top hatch.
Which is nice, look at that.
Which is more decorative, I guess, than anything. And then you get this locking, I guess you could say second hatch, that actually has an O-ring seal on it, so it seals out your water. And then inside, you have all your electronics.
Yeah.
You have the ESC is up in the front here, and then you have your 3500 kV motor here, and then you have your steering servo back here, and a slot for the included 1800 3S.
Perfect.
Now, the only thing is it uses a T-plug.
Okay.
So you can use any 1800 3S you have, but you'd want to get an adapter. Most of yours have XT60s like ours come with to do XT60 to the T-plug.
Gotcha.
So we have those available for you. But otherwise, it's just a fairly simple boat. It also comes with a nice 2-channel transmitter. Perfect. So all you have to do once you get it out of the box is charge the included battery.
With the charger that's included.
With the charger that comes with it.
Has a little charger, has a wall adapter, which is nice.
And then just slap 6 AA's in here, and you're good to go.
And you're pretty much good to go. Now, we were surprised. I mean, I'm surprised at how fast the thing went.
It gets pretty quick.
The funny thing about it is when it does go underwater, sometimes it pops out in a completely different direction. And that's all the fun of it. I thought that was great. We had 2 of them going, but when we wanted to, we kept the throttle about 75%, I think, and we were able to do nice figure 8s, keeping formation together. And
it's easy to drive, but if you want to get crazy and do some stupid stuff, you can, and you don't have to worry about it flipping over because you can just flip it right back and have no issues with that.
And that's the biggest feature of it. I mean, we've driven a lot of boats in the past. We've driven the Relentless, the Alcoholic. We have a lot of great boats, and they're fun boats, and for the most part, we don't get a lot of chance to play with boats. But one of the things I know, and Alex will know, we put a GoPro on the boat or something, it flips over, somebody's got to get on the boat of shame and go out and get it. But that's the beauty of this. So if you just want to get a boat, pull it out of the box, throw it in the water, literally, and just go, you're gonna have fun. Now on that pack, I think as Max and I, we were driving around 75%, we were getting about 6 minutes on that before it started to, to die down.
And the nice thing about it is it has a low volt cutoff built into the ESC, so if you're driving around for too long, the ESC will hit its low voltage cutoff and it'll limit you to around 25% throttle, so you'll be able to sort of cruise yourself back very slowly. I wouldn't recommend going that low, but it's a nice feature to have where your pack isn't just gonna automatically run dead. It has a low volt cut and then you can sort of putt back to shore.
Yeah, and then you'd have to get a boat of shame and go out there. But at least that wasn't the case. We never had to do this. We probably put at least 4 or 5 batteries through 2 of them as we were driving them around, and they just performed every single time. So guys, you saw it was a phenomenal little driving boat. I mean, we had a lot of fun with it. On our lake, we had a ton of fun with it down at Triple Tree for E-Week. And guys, that's really all we have to say about it. Max, give me one last word and take her home.
Don't be afraid of boating, because this will come right back to you.
There you go, that works. Guys, we'll see you later. As always, stay tuned to more stuff on our YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and we'll see you next time.